So I want to tell you guys why I'm super excited to ride this bike. I'm Sean, and this is SRK Cycles. Alright guys, to start off with the words of wisdom today, Jeremiah 1:5. Before I formed you in the womb, I knew you. And before you were born, I consecrated you. Consecrated you. I have appointed you a prophet for the nations. Interesting. In your face, you abortion pro-choicers. God knew you when he formed you, before he formed you in the womb. Alright guys, that's the words of wisdom. I'm pumped about riding this bike. One of my most... Okay, so a lot of people are wondering, like what is an FJ09? What is this? Look at it. Alright, so pretty much Yamaha started this, I feel like it really kind of started with back in the day with like the FC10 and the FC6, but they weren't that good. They didn't really, they were a big deal, but it wasn't until the FC7 came out, and it was like, dang, that bike is cheap and awesome. I love that bike. And they came with the FC09, and then the FC08, now the FC10. So, and then they started with the FJs, and this is more of like the, this is more of like a on off-road type of, right? You know, it's got the bark busters. You can lay it down. You can bump some logs with it and stuff. It's a cool bike. I tried to pop a wheelie on that, and I ended up just cutting the back end out. Super fun. But yeah, all right, I'm gonna bump over the curb. Yeah. Yeah. All right. Never mind. I won't bump over the curb. All right. Doing it. Bump. Yeah. All right. So this is kind of like the Multistrada. It's that style. It's that type of bike. Obviously, it's not a Multistrada. It's got its perks, and it's got its. All right, let's go. Let's do this. I'm gonna, see if you can keep up. It's a quick bike. One thing a lot of people complained about with the FC09, no, the FC09 and the FJ09 is that they didn't like the throttle response. They said it was too snappy. But then the guys who they said it wasn't a smooth transition. But then the guys who ride it for a little while, either you tuned it out, which you could tune it out, or you just got used to it. I don't know what they're talking about. They must have like dumb throttle hands. This doesn't feel bad at all. Well, what they were complaining about was that you couldn't do like a smooth, easy roll on the throttle. That it was either like blah, or blah, rah, or blah. So it feels fine to me. It doesn't feel really jerky. Maybe a little bit. I'm not complaining. How's this bike look? Look pretty cool? Yeah, it's pretty mean. So let's compare it to the Multistrada. This bike's powerful, it's fun. For most people, actually the guy who traded this in bought the Multistrada. So for most people, you don't want the Multistrada. It's too fast. It's really, really, really fast. Now this is also very fast, but it's not like so fast that it's doing like roll-on wheelies in third gear. going like 70 miles an hour. But you could definitely get, actually you could probably get this thing to pop up and all going like 60 or some miles an hour. With the Multistrada, it's all about performance, and they have a lot of tech. I'm not gonna hit that thing. Right. So with the Multistrada, it's all about tech. It's all about optimum performance. And when you have a bike like that, especially with a Ducati, it's gonna be expensive to maintain. A lot of those Ducati guys say it's worth it. That's up to you to decide. Oh! I avoided it, yes! Amazing. With something like this, the maintenance is much less. It's almost like no maintenance compared to the Multistrada. But it's a Yamaha, but you still get a ton of performance. You still get a ton of fun. I would probably lean more towards this, because that high maintenance just kind of beats me up. It kind of gets to me. Something like that. Right. Unless you wanted that Ducati and you were like, I need that extra 10%. I need that extra, you know, that cool extra tech. Alright, there's enough people out there, that's their thing. I love the bike, I love riding it. I don't know, I guess I'm a poor man at heart. And at wallet. I like this bike. It's got a gear indicator, tells me what gear it's in. It's got STD mode. STD mode. Yeah. Yeah, let's do that. Right here. Campisi meeting. Barely moving. I'm holding back because it's kind of wet. Brand new bike, it's kind of wet. Yeah, 110 miles an hour. This bike has 2,100 miles on it. It's like a brand new bike. Watch this. Oh no, that's the STD mode. Yo, that's STD mode. I can't. It's the traction control. I can't do wheelies. I got to turn that off. Oh man, you're never gonna get an STD mode if you can't do wheelies. All right, modes. How do I change the modes? How do I change the modes? Yes. It's always good to just not look at what you're doing. There we go. Why did this not... Okay. All I want to know is, why did this bike not default to the most dangerous mode? Yeah, defaulted to STD mode, which, you know, it's okay. It's going to default to traction control. But I went on A mode because I'm an A rider. I'm a rider. I'm a rider. Well, I don't have any room anymore. But yeah, I'm gonna try anyway. But now you're not even around. You're so far away. Nah, I gotta figure out what mode I need to be in. That might have been the mode. All right, guys, subscribe. This is the FJ. I'm actually take however many miles it has right now and add like 50. Give it, let's say 2,300 miles. 'Cause I'm gonna ride a little bit. I like this bike. Oh, you left the lights on. on that bike that I was riding last. All right, guys, subscribe. We'll see you later.